So today, hey, listen. Today is it's monster time. Hey, Yatsuki. Bukaleben, Captain Pulse. Ow! Wolf Howl. Hey, Tormod. Lou Rib, how's it going? Sharta. Fantastic people. So today I will be doing... Hey, Quentin. What up, yo? Concept Sam. Yeah, coffee. It's the juice of life. Hey, Kilrathi. So today I'll be doing Monster. I'm gonna try to do it so I have time to put some colors in. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Do you have any suggestion on what type of monster? Let's do that today. Any monster ideas I can try? And let's roll the dice. Let's do that today. Let's do what's it called? Audience participation. Is that what it's called? Underwater monster. Alright. That's a pretty cool idea. Coffee monster. Alright. Hey, Voodoo Breakfast, how's it going? Bird monster. Kappa, kappa. So we got underwater, we got coffee, we got bird, low gravity. Hey, Georg, how's it going? Fisherman. A fisherman's wife monster. Hey, Stringmaker, how's it going? Hey, yo. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we got Cookie Monster as well. So this is not going to be the dice, but we're going to roll it now. Brr, number 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Bjork with low gravity monster. All right. Low gravity monster. Bjork. Awesome, Lurib. Lurib. You can't see a cookie monster today, unfortunately. A sofa mimic. That's funny. Good choice. Low gravity monster. So I'm seeing it could be like a snake in space. It could be like a ethereal thing. Ethereal snake type monster. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Alright. And it's like serpentining around itself, kind of, but not connecting, because we need to see that it's floating, right? That it can't be hard into itself. Kilrathi, I have no idea. Hey, Zealin, how's it going? Alright, let's do the thing. Let's do the snake thing. Hey, Jacob Mobley. What up, yo? Okay. So, I'll do a quick doodle, how I saw it. I saw it kind of snaking itself over. I can actually just start sketching it. So, like, where was it? Okay, it was kind of like that, right? And then the head of the snake is over here. It was like a tapeworm type thing, because that will help with the flipping of the volumes. You know, like a serpentine type thing, right? So I was imagining it going around itself, but not connecting with itself, right? And let's throw some shadow in there. And then because I also added ethereal, just to make it a little bit harder, you know, can't be easy. I'll make it so that it kind of turns into smoke. Or ethereal. but I need to make sure that the connection from the body to the smoke is visible. So it has to be like a focal point, like somewhere around here. I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be cool. Voodoo breakfast. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool. Jacob Mobley. Jacob Mobley informed us on Discord that he has made a sketchbook at Firestarter forums. Oh yeah. I was actually contemplating on doing that myself, letting it be like a new conceptart.org type thing. I haven't, because I was feeling like I don't want to put it on my website, all my sketches, because the sketches are not meant for public consumption of clients are not supposed to see my doodles to the same extent as you know, portfolio material. Obviously, you want your clients to see the very best and not the experiments. So I can't put it really on my website unless I clearly label it like sketches and studies. But everyone knows that people don't read on the internet, right? Who cares? At least not majority of people. They don't read, they just look at pictures, right? So I was thinking, why not do what Jacob Mobley has done? And I'm thinking I should go there as well, obviously, community and all that. Book a lemon. Clients can't be, you know, that is a sketch. The clients don't care that it's a sketch. But like I said, people don't read, and if they'll just look at a sketch, you know, if it's not like super in your face labeled, don't pass judgment. It is an experimentation, like watermarked all over the image, sketch, work in progress, whatever. You know, they won't read it, and they will go, yeah, okay, this is the caliber of that artist. So to some degree, like sharing sketches, it's a bit tricky for clients, and you know, like, don't put sketches on your portfolio. That's like number one, right? Only put the best. But you could also add the sketches if it's presented in a way where it's without a doubt that it is sketches. You know, so you don't need to read a wall of text that says this is all work in progress, blah blah blah. But if you present it in a way where the person looking at it go, oh, this is just a experimentation sketch, right? Concept Sam, yeah, but I can guarantee you those sketches is like the cherry-picked very best, and the bazillion of the other sketches that are like dog shit, he has not posted. No one is like a perfection machine, right? But like I always talk about, you should practice your trade to the point where your worst day is passable, right? Even if you have like a headache and you're sick and you have to work, that level of quality that you manage to produce on your worst day, if that is passable, then you've practiced your trade enough, right? And then you just need to improve that minimum quality constantly up, so that even like if you don't care about something, you can draw it to the point where it's good, you know. So but that also means that when you have a good day and you love what you're doing, or like you're in the zone, you're gonna do some magic. But that aspect of your ability, you have to practice as well, right? You have to practice that last 5% ability, which is you can never fully finish a painting, right? That's that's the love of for me at least of the doing the art, is that you can't finish a painting. You have to just practice those elusive 5%, but the 5% is not like 95 to 100%. That is like the last 5% of your effort into trying to finish a painting. And every time you try to finish a painting or a project, that last 5% is going to move forward if you've done it correctly, right? And so it's all about like pushing the border forward, or letting it catch up to your, you know, prime skills, your worst day skills, you know. Concept Sam, yeah. But that's the power, like that right there is a great example of power of only choosing the best to show on portfolio, right? You go like, oh, but his sketches are amazing. Yeah, because he cherry-picked the very best of them and worked on them some more, presented them in a really great way. I can guarantee you, like, you know, post-lunch beer, go back to the studio and belly full of pizza, like he won't like be kicking those out left and right. You know, those are like sweet spot days where he really hit the nail, and the team and management have gone like, oh yeah, that's the perfect sketch, like that's gonna be the thing that dictates whatever, you know. That's always the thing, like you do 10 of them or 5 of them, 4 of them is dog food, and 1 of them, if you're lucky, is like, yep, that has the magic recipe, that one we're gonna use. And you as an artist, you usually don't see it until later, and you go like, oh, the other ones were shit, they were right, they saw. What the hell? They saw like the magic in it, right? Hey, gen ex gena rubolo. Hey, welcome. Hey, Kirill. Kirill. Absolutely, Concept Sam. I mean, looking at the amount of work I did for like Alien Isolation and all the like the experiments and tests and visual exploration and so on, and then versus the more production art that like Brad Wright and those worked on, like they worked on them as illustrations, right? But all that work I did prior to that informed them of their illustrations, or like worked up concepts. I'm not saying, you know, like you should give me credit for their work, but like it goes to the point, you know, where I talked about that they see the magic balance of something and go, yep, that's the one we're gonna go with, like in terms of direction or mood or details or whatever, and then to continue building that, and then divide that with a number of artists working on the project, and you know, you get quite a lot quite fast that way, and then you can start nailing the direction and mood, and you know, you can definitely cherry pick when you're like as an art director. As an art director, you have to, when you see something like as an artist produces, you have to not, like, number one is you have to remove yourself as an artist looking at another artist's work, right? You can't go like, oh, you should use better colors, or your shape language is not as good as I can do it, or you know, whatever. But you gotta go, okay, does this tick all the boxes that we needed to tick in order to show it to animators or programmers or business people? And then you go, okay, it ticks the 3 out of 5 pillars of the direction, right? Like texture, let's say arbitrary texture, mood, wood, whatever. These are just arbitrary things I'm making up as I go along here. And then they go, oh yeah, but they're missing a silhouette and this specific reference, which is we're using, or this specific sketch that we're using as a guiding sketch, that if you would put those pictures next to each other, they wouldn't gel. So then you go, okay, fix this, fix that, and in order for them to direct their own sketch correctly, so when you're putting them next to each other, it doesn't look like two separate games. And I'm not saying like how they're using shadows but shape language and direction and light and whatever arbitrary terms you have as a direction. Like these are the parameters of the direction, and then of course you can add different artist styles in it as long as it fits those criteria. Hey, Karak and Draco. Yeah, I was just saying, concept artists, we all think in the one way, and animators think in a different way. Like an animator can be informed by a pose or gesture of a hand, versus a concept artist, thinks differently, and that's why, like, as an art director, when you look at something, you gotta think of it in multiple layers, and that's the challenge as an art director, is to funnel everything correctly. And it's not so much about holding on to your like grand vision of what everything should be visually. That too, like that's pre-work, right? That you pass on to the artist, and then the artist has to absorb it and then understand it and then draw from that point forward, and then you have to funnel it so it reads like an interpretation, but still within the direction that you have agreed on with non-art people. It's a bit tricky. Concept Sam, you ask, when working on a project at the studio, how do you deal with the speed and execution of a concept? Do you focus on getting the idea first and worry about fancy rendering later? If it has to be both to some degree. It can't be like a bar napkin sketch, but me as a senior artist will go like, oh yeah, that would work if we add ABC to it. I can see how it would work, right? But show that to Money Joe over there, who just thinks, can we sell this idea? And you show him that bar napkin sketch, and he will go like, what is this? What? You can't sell this, So it's different. It's different in management, right? But then you also add time frame. Like we have to be finished with this milestone at this time. And maybe an artist gives you an update on an art ahead of schedule, and you go, is it worth pushing this piece of art further? Or does it inform us what we need to do in order to move the project forward? And if it does that, if it's like, okay, it's not the most beautiful painting, but it'll inform all the other departments of the project, and then you go, yeah, okay, that's approved, we saved a day. And then that day you can spend on something else that maybe runs later, or someone comes up with an idea like, oh, what if we have like fire on the head? And then you go look at schedule, like, we don't have a day for revisiting a concept. But if you manage to approve one day ahead of schedule, then you have that one day you can say, oh yeah, by the way, what would it look like if we put fire on his head? Hey children, how's it going? I'm fine, thank you, Karakandarakal. How are you? Japomo. Yeah, I joined forces with Firestarter, which is a community platform within the like entertainment industry. If you go back to Friday, I interviewed the guy kind of steering the ship, if you're interested. Yeah, well, as a concept artist, you want speed as one of your traits. Uh, because speed is not hard to learn. Speed comes with confidence and knowledge and repetition and like knowing your own process. Like that's what I kind of always rant about. It's like that's why I do these warm-ups is so that I have the opportunity to break my process, test new steps. What if I do this? What does that do to my process? And then I can pick a new style up and make it in streamlined so that if a client wants cartoony or whatever, I can go, oh yeah, I can just use these steps, and then I can just do whatever is comfortable within these parameters of approach, right? And that's why you can then have speed because you're not fumbling in the dark. You're actually just altering the recipe to cook the painting, right? But you're still the same chef. You're still using your favorite knife, whatever, full of analogies. You just go, okay, I'm gonna make a stew today and not pizza, whatever. So it's the same thing. Like the but the more you do the same style, the more comfortable you get. But you also have to be pushing imagination in it, right? Or stylistic choices or trends. That's like another aspect of it. So you have to challenge yourself so that you up your game at the same time as you're mechanically practicing your process. By mechanically I mean like knowing how you sketch out the pose, knowing how you then move on to color or final line art or whatever your process is. It's arbitrary what your process is. It's just down to how well do you know it yourself, so that you can compress the steps you have to do to get the final product faster, and so on. Like I could tell you almost down to 5 minutes of how much I can do a day. So if someone asks me, could I get this by 4 o'clock? I would go, yeah, that should be approximate. Like give or take 5-10 minutes. Pizza all day, every day. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's add an astronaut. Good idea. A voodoo breakfast. He's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Does that make sense, by the way? I don't know. I just feel like I'm rambling. Hopefully it makes some sense. So that's the interesting thing when you're further down the road and you're taking on bigger challenges and you understand the industry from a different point of view. At the beginning, you're like, I just want to do my job as good as possible. So you focus on the artistic aspect of it, right? Your painting style and all these things, which is great to focus on. But then after 10 years, when you've done that and you know it by heart, then you ideally take on new challenges like art direction or lead positions or and then there's a completely new chapter to master, if you're so inclined to do it, right? Or you can just be the artist that just keeps on perfecting the skill set and just becomes more and more kick-ass, you know. Concept Sam. Nice. Karak and Draco. Well, I wouldn't say 99%, but definitely a huge part of it is your tools, your process. But also not being a slave to the process can do some amazing things, which, you know, would negate your statement. You know, if the tool is 99 and then you switch tool, but you're still the same artist, you know, you see that the my point there, you know. But all in all, yeah, I agree. It's a huge part of it is the tools. Hey, Spirit Dude, how's it going? Spirit Dude, by the way, is the Firestarter guy, for those who don't know. He's the head honcho over there. Fire farting. You're fire farting around. Mincing around. Mr. Firestarter. I would have time for some color. Should I do? Yeah, let's do the, what's it called? The Firestarter tribute band. It's me on vocals, Spiridon on beatboxing, Lou Rib on rib guitar. Who else? I don't know. Captain Bosa's support vocals, just wolf howling in the background while eating French food and not caring, not giving a shit. That's the, like, French people, they're like, I don't care, it's all good. Hey, salty potato lol. Fucking nickname. Brilliant. Welcome, glad that you could make it and make yourself known. Please come again. You play the triangle, yeah, on cowbell. No, Chillstrand is on medieval armor drums. That helmet, that Crusader helmet. Just one single sounding drum, metal clang. Kirill, okay, Kirill on bass, on air bass, because you probably don't have your bass guitar left, so you just have to like stand like this and go. Play the spoons. Yeah. There we go. We got ourselves the... What should we name ourselves? Any suggestions? What should the tribute band be called? And who are we playing tribute to? That's the question. Who's our house gods? that we play music in their honor of the salty potatoes. Beards on Fire. But Beards on Fire, I guess I have to be all men then. Cosmic Bananas. Oh, Cosmic Bananas. Yeah. The Campfire Singers. The Cosmic Bananas, yeah. Or the Burning Cosmic Bananas. Error Emperor. That's a pretty nice sounding name, actually. Error Emperor. I like to say that. That was nice to say. Error Emperor. Burning Bananas. Ladybeards on Fire. Cosmic Ladybeards on Fire. Rum with bananas. Oh, Cosmic Banana Cult. Cult of Cosmic Bananas. Flaming Bananas. There we go. Flaming Bananas. Merici. It is a low gravity monster by Bjorn. So it's most likely space. Hey Mila, how's it going? Welcome, welcome Queen Mila. Queen Mila, you will get special salute with Cosmic Bananas. Captain Banana and the Fake Artists. Fucking Bruno Romanos hit it out of the park. There we go. That's the band name. Captain Banana and the Fake Artists. No, Captain Banana and the Fakes. And the Fakes. That's the band name right there. Cosmic Banana, Captain Banana and the Fakes. We have our band name right there. It's pure gold. Captain Banana and the Fakes. The Free Exposures. That's a good one as well. I want to be in a band called The Fakes. That sounds fucking amazing. Damn it. Hurri, yeah. Captain Banana and the Fakes. That's brilliant. Bruno Romanos, you win the day. 10 out of 10. Tuesday. Today and forward is today will be known as Bruno Romano's Day, the day that Captain Banana and the Fakes were named. Yeah, Lurib for sure. Oh, henceforth. That's the word I was looking for. All right, that's it. That's the low gravity monster. Let's see if we can't raid someone. Oh, she's drawing some pretty cool line art. Let's maybe raid her. No. Yeah. Oh, that. All right, cool. All right. I think that's his name. The guy. Oh, nice. The guy that does these orthographic environments, he's doing a character that looked pretty sweet. Um, so let's go rate him and see what he's doing. It looks pretty interesting. So he's seems like a nice guy as well, very laid back. So if you like what you're seeing, you should click follow on his stream. He usually does cool stuff. See you guys tomorrow morning. Bye bye. Thanks everyone.